What's up, YouTube? Josh here, or you Dunsky, and I'm bringing you guys an epic gameplay for you guys today. I told you guys on Twitter, those of you guys that follow me, and I was dead serious. This is epic gameplay by M.O.A.B forever. He gets a M.O.A.B like a boss, like for real. It's dirty. Most of us want to camp, and I'm speaking for myself. We camp, pinch tents, set up a campsite, make a little fire, roast mallows, and get s'mores out of that. But there's no camping involved really in this gameplay, and I guess that's the right thing to do though. Kind of, you want to camp and get a M.O.A.B and you want to play it safe. But M.O.A.B forever strolls around the map and gets M.O.A.B out of it, and he's a beast player, hell of a cool guy, and you guys should check him out. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, follow him on Twitter. He's an awesome guy. Those of you guys that have been with me since Killing Skills, my old YouTube channel, I used to do commentaries for his gameplays all the time. You might know him as OMFG You Dead. He was the leader and creator of the OMFG clan, and now he's co-leader for the EWK clan. So he's an amazing guy, and this is his epic gameplay, and I feel honored that I get to commentate over it. It's awesome, and I know you guys will enjoy it. He's using the PP90, doing work with his PP. No, literally though, you guys will love this gameplay. It's awesome, and yeah, and I want to talk to you guys about something that's been going around. I wanted to say around and wrong at the same time, because this is wrong. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's trending all over the web, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's pretty pathetic. I'd say this dude's the Hitler of today. He doesn't hate on Jewish people, or at least not that I know of. Maybe this dude has no soul. And I'm not dogging on the gingers. You guys are amazing. You guys are hilarious. But this guy seriously has no freaking soul. He has no heart. He is so cold, man. He's colder than the iceberg that took down the Titanic. Like, I'm dead serious. This guy is pathetic. He should be shot. And his name's Joseph Kony. I think that's how you pronounce it, Kony. It's K-O-N-Y. It's kind of spelled like Sony. So anyway, this Kony guy is so pathetic, and this dude is like their leader. It's a dictatorship country, state, I don't know what it is. It's somewhere in Africa, and basically what he does is he takes young kids, and makes an army, a military, he makes them into soldiers of his. And I don't know why he chooses kids. Well, I guess you could kind of assume why. But it's pretty sad. It breaks my heart, it really does. Because kids shouldn't be going through this kind of stuff. They carry guns, and he trains them to kill, basically. And I watched this video on YouTube about Kony and whatnot, and it was pretty sad. Like I said, no kids should be going through this. They should be out playing, going to school, and making something of their life, instead of just doing what this Kony dude is making them do. Man, this Kony is corny. Corny Kony is what I'm gonna call him, because he's pathetic. Like, I'm dead serious, man. He should die. And watching this video on YouTube, made me realize how I take everything for granted, really. And I live in the United States, and we literally have freedom here. And it's sad, because I grew up here, I was born here, and I'm just used to this lifestyle of freedom. And these kids are having to go through so much, do things that they shouldn't have to do. In this video, they explained how this leader has even had these kids kill their own parents. Like, that is so sad. He's killed many of them. He abuses them. They sleep on the floor, treats them like dogs, and it's not what they are. They're human beings. They're kids, for crying out loud, and it really breaks my heart. And no kid should be going through this. And there's this guy who's trying to do a good deed, and I feel for these people. And this guy that's trying to help him out has been trying to do this for years already, like I think around 10 years. And at first he took it to Congress, to the White House and everything, and asked if we could do something. And they were like, there's nothing we could really do. We don't want to, get into this other, it's not happening in our country. We don't want to, get into this all. But he's gone. He didn't give up, and he got people all over our country and everything supporting this. And I want to say October of last year, 2011, Obama, I guess said, all right, let's do this. So our troops are out there helping the troops out over there, and they believe that this is the year 2012 that we're gonna capture this leader and put an end to all this. And I'm so for this, because this has got to stop. It's really pathetic. And I suggest you guys support this too, because like I said, no kid should be going through this. I recommend you guys check it out, look it up on YouTube, Google it or something. If you guys haven't heard about it, which I'm sure you have already by now. But I really just found out what it was not too long ago. I've heard about it. I watched videos. I remember I went to some Christian concert, and they were talking about it, and it's really sad, But anyway, this is Josh Oryudunsky. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay and commentary. Deuces.
You know what it is.